I thought I'd get this on camera. It's only going to be a quick video. I just wanted to show you little jobs you can do to help others. When you pick up skills with this hobby, it's good to help others that also love watches but don't necessarily have the kit like I do. Obviously I'm a bit more into this than my friend Jim, but he loves his watches too, and I always like to help him out. And here is another example of, he's bought this beautiful Oris, and there's a couple of things I was going to give a quick check for him. He's already got a nice strap for it, and this is probably 30 years old, roughly, this Oris. It's a 35.5mm case size with a Swiss movement in there. Beautiful watch, really good condition, but it's got acrylic glass. I'm 99.9% certain it has that, and it's got some scratches in it. So I'm going to show you best I can on camera any of these scratches. As you can just see here, there's just a few dotted about here and there. How you can basically get those out quick and easily. And also I'm going to put it on a timegrapher just so you can see how good a watch is. So if you buy a watch second hand, you can buy a timegrapher, learn how to use it quite quickly and easily, pop it on to see how well it's running. And also, if this needs regulating, I'll show you that as well. We'll get there if that needs be, but in the meantime, I'm going to get my kit out for polishing this crystal, and I'll show you how easy that is to do. Poly watch. I've got two because I think one's running out, and a cloth. That's all you're going to need to get this looking good. So I'm going to put a timer out just to show you how long it will actually take. Obviously, I'll do a speed up so you're not bored to death of how long it actually takes to buff out some minor scratches. Because some people think it's just a quick buff and then it's done. No, it takes a bit more time than that. So I'll show you now. So this will be my timer. I won't be lazy and use a phone. I'm going to actually use a proper timing device, i.e. a watch. So here goes. So basically I put enough on so it covers all the crystal. Just keep buffing. Nice circular motions. As you can see, I haven't been doing that for very long, and scratch wise they are significantly better, but the slightly deeper ones are still there. As you can see, the light just catches it there. There's another one up there as well. So perseverance, as you can see, it's not just something you take a couple of minutes to do, you've got to keep at it. So again, a dob of the poly watch about that big. There's no point putting too much on because it'll end up just going everywhere, and carry on. You can do it with your finger, by the way. Bit of elbow grease as well, but don't push too hard because you might end up breaking your watch. Occasionally reapply more if you want to just help things along a bit more. So I've been doing that for, as you can see, only a few minutes, and I'm really hoping the camera picks this out, but only the deepest scratch. There's one around the 2 o'clock there, you just see it's reflecting there. That's one of the deeper ones. But pretty much all the others are gone. So as you can see, after just a few minutes, it's almost back to new. So I'm going to keep going. So here we are, literally about 5 or 6 minutes later, and I am struggling under these bright studio lights to see any scratches. So that just shows you how easy it is to restore light scratches, of course, but anything deeper, it's just longer. Just take longer, that's all it is. Just keep going, keep going. The scratches look worse than they actually are. If you had the ability to measure the depth of most average scratches in a plastic crystal that you get on a watch face, it's actually very, very, very small. You're only taking off a very thin layer of the plastic, the acrylic, sorry, as you polish it. So easy as that. Next step, how well is this running? Now I'm being lazy and I'm not going to look up the lift angle for this movement because I don't actually know what the movement is in this watch at the moment. But for just to seeing its day rate, I'll put it in the timegrapher, and you literally just turn it on. It's already on. So as you can hear, it's a high beta. Wow, it's got a really good amplitude, and it's only running at -2. So my friend has found a fantastic watch. It must have been serviced for a watch of this age. Say it's 30 years old. to be running with that amplitude and that tiny amount of beat error, even though I haven't set the parameters of the lift angle, that's really good set of numbers. So I put the lift angle at 51 because that's closer to other ETA movements I've had. I think it's an ETA in here because the more recent Oris watches have Celita movements in. So still running at -1. Great amplitude, very small beat error. Fantastic. I think it's got a gorgeous watch. So I don't have to do any regulation on this piece. So stay tuned for one in the future. So all you've seen in this video is me polish a bit of plastic. I'll see you in the next one.